Alright, y'all. Let's get right with the get right. Now, first one, we about to be talking about Irv Gotti, you know, what he said basically regarding Dame and his contribution to Rockefeller. You know what I mean? Like, we all know. You know what I mean? So we about to talk about it. I don't know, my connection probably out. I'm out here, I'm on my little journito, my little strollito. You feel me? But no, we're gonna talk about it. And I honestly think the way Irv been, I wouldn't say bad mouthing Dame, but talking about him, maybe something under, you know what I'm saying, under the surface of that. You know what I mean? So, but Dame Dash responded, and to me, he took the, I'm not saying political, but took the high route. You know what I mean? Because Dame is much older than, I'm not saying much older, but he older than Irv. You know what I'm saying? And so you look at him like a little brother. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch the Drink Champs interview Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I know he was asking him about how much Dame contributed to the growth of Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? How big it was, how big it became, and you know what I mean? And also the separation of it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I look at Dame basically analyze the interview, Irv Gotti's facial expressions and all that, like gestures. I mean, it seemed like he know that it's something, you know, really going on with Irv. So I ain't gonna hold you. I commend Dame Dash for not, you know, going back and forth. Because to be real with you, they both two legends in my book. Like they both did two things that I don't know if it's even gonna be accomplished again. Because I'm not saying Irv had a Jay-Z, but if think about it too, if 50 never, you know what I'm saying, pop, I don't know, man. Like Ja Rule probably would have been where Jay at, like real rap, because Ja had the females, and you know the females at the time they was the only one buying records. You know what I'm saying? Like they was the one at the shows, and what would I be without you? You know what I'm saying? Like Ja had it on lock. You feel me? Till 50 came through and you know had to keep. But to be real with you, and how I look at that whole thing is Queens took a big loss. You feel me? Like Queens took a monumental loss. Because it became something where it's like it's easy for Jay. It's easy. Because now, instead of being a king of the borough, now he could be king of New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Jay. Like, they acknowledge him as that, like, the king of New York. If Fifth didn't do what he did to Ja, we'd have probably had like 3 kings in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, 4. You know, we can't forget about Kiss. I'm gonna be real with you. I never forget about Kiss. But that's a whole different topic. You know what I mean? Like, whole different topic. But, no rap. Irv and Dame have some of the same accolades, bro. Like, they both had monumental superstars that just had a time in life where you can't take it, like you can't take nothing away from Ja Rule, can't take nothing away from Jay-Z. But at the end of the day, the two people that's involved in between of it, it's like they ain't even trying to acknowledge each other, which is to me, I see this coming. Like bosses really, you know what I'm saying? Like them bitter bosses, they don't want to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? But they don't recognize real. And me being beyond a fan of the culture, like, bro, y'all raised me. Like, y'all out there, like y'all music, y'all artists raised me. You feel me? So it's different. But to see Dean take the, you know, the diplomatic approach, you know what I'm saying? No Cameron pun intended. I think it was real cool, man. But this is some real, and I'm gonna just keep it real with you, Gotti. You making Queens look real bad. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. It's like, bro, we don't talk about, I mean, the legs we lay up with, bro. That ain't play. You feel me? Like, bro. And another thing I can, and it's on my page, so it is what it is. I agree with Dame Dash about the whole everything when it comes to the Masters, bro. Like, it's the same thing. This is another reason why I have a problem with the labels, bro. And one thing I do understand business is, all right, you front me this, right? You front me this. It's good, G's. What up, Pro Fan? What up, G's? You know what I mean? But you front me this, and on the back end, I make it back, but you still own it for a good 35 years? It make no sense. Like, the industry make no sense. Now, just like how Dame said it, and that's how I always looked at it too. Like, bro, if you front me something and I make it back, you know what I mean? Bro, we even. You feel me? Like, that's how the label should work. But since them contracts have been the same contract since Motown, nobody want to talk about it. You feel me? Like, nobody. Yeah, my bad. Like, yeah, nobody want to talk about it. And that's the problem with the labels. That's the problem with the industry. It's a lot of stuff that nobody want to talk about. So, to me, when it comes to these interviews, these little podcasts, I think this is the best thing that happened since Cook Food, because now we really get to know, you know what I'm saying, what was really going on behind the scenes. And, you know what I mean, you know, we got them bitter players that, you know what I'm saying, they want they 15 minutes of fame, you feel me? So we're going to get them a little light. And that's some things that I acknowledge. Like, off the subject of Dame and Irv, you know what I mean, we got the Bleak interview. And now Bleak been up to Drink Champs for a while, you know what I'm saying, plenty times. But that whole story about DMX chasing Mace, you feel me? Like, if you know, if you was in the tune, like, a couple people alluded to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was never no name put to it. So it was just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think is cool about these podcasts when it comes to various older celebrities, because you got a lot of tales that hasn't been told. But back on the Irv and Dame, bro, y'all over there beefing over history, bro. Like, it's in the past. Like, y'all honestly, y'all done set history, y'all done set the precedent for a lot of things. And I mean that coming from the Yeti. So, to see y'all too, like, bro, like, this is why hip-hop as a whole, rap is a culture that never be, bro. I ain't never see Tobey Maguire beefing with, what's the dude, Thunder Rhodes, you feel me? Garth Brooks. I ain't never see it, you feel me? Never. What they doing? They in their mini mansions, they mega mansions together, partying. You feel me? Like, bro, it's crazy. And the whole thing about Dame not contributing to Rockefeller, bro, that's like saying Biggs ain't have nothing to do with Rockefeller. You meatball, you slow. Like, what's going on? We gonna work on colors tomorrow. We really are. But it's a lot of things that go on when it comes to them labels, bro. You got money being moved. You got players with money that's trying to invest. You got real investors out there that's trying to get to a bigger bag. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say what Dame did and what Dame didn't. When, am I correct? Like, you was the DJ. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Be like, I ain't never respect a man more than I respect Dame. How everybody be respecting Jay, I always respect Dame. Because Dame was, and I always seen this from the movie Backstage. I don't know if y'all had the DVD, but it was Dame back there spazzing on them executives, telling Yo Bleak, what you got a Def Jam jacket on for? You Rockefeller. You feel me? You know what kind of marketing that was, and you know what that do to the public. And that's one thing that I learned from then, and I was like in 6th grade, 5th grade. So that right there, that's something that the industry won't tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I got an artist and he walking around in another label attire, whatever, apparel, you know what it look like? It looked like he signed that label, just like how Dame said it, bro. Like, so you gotta understand the whole mind and concept of business of the mastermind that Dame Dash have, bro. You gotta be of that school of the caliber. And now, mind you, his background, he didn't go to no public school. So all the people that be talking about, oh, silver spoon this, silver, nah. Sometimes that base, it'll take you a long way. You feel me? So that's my concept. That's my spin on this whole Irv and Dame, because got two legends, two executive legends. Well, we got a legend, we got a DJ that turned to an incredible, legendary executive. So, Irv, you don't went to your career didn't involve bypass anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I mean I acknowledge, I respect, man. But to see the two, you know what I'm saying, black pillars of the hip hop community that, you know what I'm saying, I grew up on, bro. Like, nah, bro, I can't respect that. But I can respect what Dame said and how he, responded and acknowledged whatever Irv had to say. But I can't say this though. The sound of music right now don't sound like nothing what it used to. You know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all could actually come together. You know what I'm saying? Bring that sound back. I mean, bring something back to the Yiddy, because we ain't have it since, I don't know, Snap era. The big white tees, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, what's going on? But like I said, man, it's the Easter. This one's been approved, man.